Hello, Leo. Welcome back. I hope your holidays were fantastic. I hope your new year's off to a great start and stays great throughout. I don't know why I did that. I've already shuffled these cards. I guess they just wanted to be shuffled again. Ooh, fascinating. Leo starting off with the Virgo card. Feels out of character for you, but let's begin. Starting off, what energy are we going into the first week of the brand new year with? Okay. So there is a very strong need to remove ourselves here. There are some wounds, some deep wounds, but I don't really see them so much. It's like the wounds are deep, certainly, but it's kind of like what's a good way to describe this? It's okay. Imagine yourself as an anthill, or ants dig into the earth, create all these little tunnels, all these little chambers. You're this entire colony, or rather, you are the anthill itself. Yeah, you are the anthill itself. You've got these ants. All these ants are your emotions, your feelings. It's kind of like you have been inhabited by a colony that is very sick, very unhealthy, and here comes this other super healthy, super large, super well established colony. It comes in, kicks all these other ants out. That's kind of what it feels like you've got going on here with the particular wounds that you have. So it's like as your wounds are bleeding, more blood is being pumped in. Fresher, better blood. Morbid. Anyways, so it's like it's bad, but it's not bad. There's definitely a silver lining to this cloud. All right. As for potential problems and challenges, it looks like despite the fact that you really need some alone time right now, you're not really getting as much of it as you'd like, or people are kind of getting in the way of your alone time. Like, even though you really need this, you need this getaway, this me time. You still have a lot of responsibilities, or there at the very least, there are a lot of people who kind of depend on and rely on you to sort of do things for them. It's like you're a parent essentially, and you can't. Though you really need just like the time for yourself, you can't just abandon your kid or kids and expect them to do everything on their own. They need you. You're the parent, but such is the case. And what do we got up in that little naga noodle, our little walnut? So this has been a pretty common theme for you for a while now. It's like you're kind of justifying your actions. It's like you have other people in your life who are sort of not okay with a decision that you've made recently, sort of giving you crap about it. If they could put themselves in your shoes, they'd understand why you've done what you've done very clearly. To you, it makes perfect sense. It just doesn't to them. So, in your own mind, you're justifying your own actions, which is fine. Because clearly there was a good reason you did these things, even if they don't understand it. I think, really, honestly, you probably don't even need to justify your actions. If you did it and you feel good and you feel like you made the right decision, then you probably did in your past. So, walking away from a situation where potentially there was a lot of fighting, a lot of arguments, a lot of disagreements, or at the very least, just generally, it was a situation that left you feeling sort of down in the dumps. And yeah, wow, really stuttered. It was like, I even stuttered, slurred. Like you were looking out onto the horizon, seeing all of the other opportunities that were present to you. Like, here you are in your kingdom, and your kingdom just got razed to the ground, and you're looking out on the horizon. There's all these other kingdoms not even inhabited yet. Yours for the taking. Pick and choose. Which one do you want? So, all right. And the first half of the week, how we looking? So, this is sort of a diamond in the rough kind of a vibe. Sort of like we're noticing something that we probably wouldn't have even taken a second glance at some point in the past. You know, before completely disinterested, and now all of a sudden you're realizing, wow, that actually really doesn't seem that bad. So, kind of like you're trying to get comfortable with this entirely new thing to you. It's like when I had durian for the first time. I cracked that thing open, the smell hit me, I just hated it immediately. I tried tasting it, hated it. I didn't give up though. I got a second durian a few years later. I cracked it open, that smell hit me, I hated it. I put it in my mouth, I did everything in my power to get past this smell, and it's like, you know what? Actually, once you get past the smell, which is like petroleum and fart, the taste and the texture are actually pretty, like, I mean, spot on. It's like a mango mixed with a banana mixed with. They're good. They're just good. I'll leave it at that. So, taking a second look at something that you might not have considered before, and in the second half of the week, there's a lot going on in the second half of the week. Holy crap! So we end up sort of moving past this stage of waiting here. We're sort of just like taking time for ourselves. This pause, this box that we've been trapped in, we're kind of removing ourselves from that. We're stepping out, sort of back into the world. And it kind of looks like it may have been a bit too early to do that. It looks like it may not go well. That's not to say that it's not right for you. Whatever you're stepping into, it doesn't mean it's not right for you. It's just the timing is not right. So if you try something and it doesn't go well, don't necessarily take it as a sign of it's not going to work. It's just maybe wait a bit longer. You probably still need some time to heal or recover or whatever from what has happened in your past. All right. So, as for what's kind of influencing you internally, what's sort of keeping you going, motivating you, it looks like you have a very strong desire to sort of it's not and not you kind of are like at the very least in your own eyes come across as something of a caregiver, a nurturer, a protector, a provider. And it looks like the position or the situation that you're in currently is one where you're not really being presented that opportunity. So I feel like a lot of what's kind of keeping you going is just sort of looking out on the horizon for opportunities to do that, to take care of others, to provide for others. It could also be that you're looking for someone to take care of and protect you, but I don't think that's really the case. But I mean, hey, take it how it resonates, I guess. And externally, it kind of so I guess what's motivating us externally is, despite the fact that everyone around you seems to disagree with whatever decision you made, you felt stuck. You felt trapped. You felt sort of hopeless in whatever situation you were in, and that's what pushed you to do all the things that you've done. So even if they don't understand it, you're sticking by your decision. They don't like it? Well, tough titties. Alright. Hopes or fears? Just generally kind of looks like you're hoping that at some point the people who aren't agreeing with you are going to be able to see, at the very least, even if they don't agree with your decision, at the very least understand your decision. You don't have to agree with it, but at least understand why the hell I did what I did. And as for your outcome, so that looks like the case. It looks like your hopes end up being realized. It's sort of the people close to you. It's sort of like, I really just don't get it. I don't know why the hell you did what you did, but fine. I'm willing to look past it. You know, we got a lot of history between us. It could be friends, family, coworkers, whatever the case. It looks like they're not really willing to just completely give up on you just because of whatever decision you've made. Because clearly, this decision that you made, though to them it may feel at the time, like right now, like it's affecting them, really it's not. It was a decision that was entirely for you. It affected you. Possibly someone else. It's not affecting these people, though, even if they feel like it is. So. Well, that card got left behind, so why not that one? Am I on the right path? Sometimes we second guess what we're doing, we lose trust in the process, and question if we're even on the right path at all. But know this, you are on the right path. Keep going, keep believing, keep remembering that you made a soul contract that you're currently fulfilling in every area of your life. Even if you can't see it, that doesn't mean it's not real. Your soul action for the week is to search for all the ways that you are aligned with your soul's purpose. These signs will appear. Let this newfound trust fuel your next steps. Leo, that was your reading for the first week of the brand new year. I hope it resonated. If it didn't, don't worry, but if it did, I hope it helps you with the week ahead. That's all for now. God bless you. Jesus loves you. Peace be with you. Until next time.